Good day, my name is Thato Sethabela, age 47 years. I'm a teacher at Erasmus Munareng Secondary School in Vosloorus. I've been working for Erasmus Munareng Secondary School since 2007. I was born in Soweto, Mapetla. I grew up there with my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, and my cousins. And I went to primary school there, at the Odi Primary School. When I grew up, I wanted to be a paramedic, but then it was difficult by then, after when I finished school, because there were many challenges that you had to get higher points in order to get into the medical field. So I chose another career. I decided to change and chose teaching. After finishing school, I had a gap year, and after that I went to Val Technicon in Vereeniging, and I only studied there for a year and then came back home due to funding. I had no funds to continue with my studying. And after that, I got a job at Pick n Pay. I worked there for several years. While I was working at Pick n Pay, I was also paying for my sister's studies. She was at University of the Free State in Bloemfontein. After she finished her studies, I found out about Fundi, but it was EduLoan by then, and I started applying for Fundi, and I got the loan, and I started studying my PhD degree. My studying journey was very difficult because I had to work 8 hours a day and come back and study after work. And I had any mentorship or support from anyone. I just did it all by myself. When I had to go to practicals, maybe to do my practicals at a school, I had to apply for leave, and it was leave without pay. So I had to do it because I wanted to get my degree. My biggest inspiration was my grandmother. She was a dressmaker. I used to work clothes by her, and I learned a lot from her because she was the breadwinner, and she took good care of us as cousins and siblings, all of us in the family. She was the one who's taking care of the household. So she was my greatest inspiration. Finishing my degree, it made me feel like I've achieved a lot in my life, and my parents were happy about it. My sister was very happy about it. So then it didn't take me long to get a job, because the school that I got a job, it was a school that I studied at. I did my high school years at. I got a job within maybe a year after completing my degree. Then that's where it started. As a life orientation teacher, I've learned a lot from my learners. Their difficulties, the hardship that they experience from home. Some of the learners are they are from child-headed homes, and it doesn't make you only a teacher, it makes you also a parent to them, a mentor, so you can be a social worker at times, but also you're a teacher, because there are so many social ills that are happening in the townships and around the school. So it's very difficult to be a teacher. And as a father, I also experience a lot of challenges raising my son. So at least I can apply that to my learners also. What inspires me most about them is that some of them, they can see that they have to build a future for themselves and change their life or their family lifestyles. I think I've made an impact on my learners' lives in many ways, because some are now grown up and working, and they are responsible. And another thing, I have a program that I'm doing, like buying uniform for new learners, for grade 8 learners, but not some of them. Maybe I adopt maybe 2 learners each and every year, or 2 to 5 learners each and every year so that I can buy them school uniforms. That's how I can say that I made an impact to my learners. My advice to young people is that never give up on your dream. As I stated earlier on, that I took a gap year and went to work at Pick and Pay, and I studied through UNISA while I was working. So my advice is that please don't give up on your dreams in whichever career that you wanna do. Just be hopeful, and you'll see everything is possible. You can do it. It was easy getting a loan from Fundi, and I got to know about Fundi from my cousin, who was already a teacher by then, and she helped me a lot, and she gave me the contact numbers for the consultant, and since then I've been working with one consultant till today. My future plans are that I want to see myself working with disabled children and learners with autism disorder. I always wanted to work with disabled people, and I was once a volunteer at a home for disabled people some years ago.